Hello there. How are you doing? How are we feeling?
At last! Where have you been?
If you're new here, my name is Crystal, as in Kyber crystals, and I talk about Star Wars. I also like to do my makeup at the same time, or I usually talk about all the fun stuff in Star Wars that I really enjoy, like the makeup, the fashion, the beauty, nails, relationships, like all those fun things within Star Wars. So if those are things that interest you, then you might want to subscribe and hang out with us. I'm very excited about today's video. It is the first video in a series of many. I am trying out a Star Wars makeup item, and I'm building or creating a look around that palette specifically. First makeup palette that I will be reviewing and talking about is this C-3PO eyeshadow palette from ColourPop Cosmetics.
No more adventures.
But I created a look around this eyeshadow palette. I tried to use as many of the eyeshadows as I could. I think I used 8 out of 9 eyeshadows from this palette. And this makeup that I did is probably like one of my favorite makeups that I've ever worn. I just love it. I love the way that it looks on me, and it's like changed my life. Not to be dramatic or anything, but it really changed things for me makeup wise, how I like to do my makeup now moving forward. So if that says anything,
How did we get into this mess?
don't forget to leave me your thoughts down in the comments down below, and let's get right into the video. I'm recreating this look that I saw on TikTok that I really love. To do the faux bleached brows, I am mixing a HausLabs White eyeshadow paint. I'm mixing it with a little bit of my own concealer and brushing it through my brows. The thing that I really like about this product is that it dries down and it's not going to smudge or move throughout the day. So I've actually bleached my brows twice and I've hated it. Something that I'm doing different here is I am carving out my brows with a concealer, so I still have some structure and some shape to my face, which is something that I felt like I was lacking or missing. Going in with the first shade, which is Programming, it is the darkest shade in the eyeshadow palette, and I really want this shade to be as dark as it can be, so I'm going right on top of my concealer. Oh, and then I was vibing to Star Wars lo-fi. This is my friend Scotty Holiday's lo-fi based off of Knights of the Old Republic. I'll link it in the description if you want to listen to it, but I was, getting into the Star Wars mood. So next I'm going in with Companion, and I'm really just trying to soften that dark brown. I really kind of like wing it out. Now I'm going in with Tatooine. Look how much fallout there was. That was the only thing with this palette, is a lot of these matte shades were like very chalky. I'm using Tatooine kind of like as an all over color, and I'm really just blending out the Companion and Programming. Next I'm going in with Bolt for an inner corner highlight, and I love this color. It is so pretty and it is so bright and pigmented. I love this. I have been wearing this shade a lot lately. And something I started doing with like my inner corner highlight is doing kind of like this C shape right in my eye, and I feel like it's very, very flattering. I'm also bringing Bolt into my brow bone. Next, I'm going in with 6 Million just to kind of help deepen that outer corner. Like, I really wanted a lot of dimension in this eyeshadow look, and I wanted to use as many eyeshadow colors as I possibly could. While I do think that the shades in this eyeshadow palette are like really, really pretty, they are kind of thin, and so I'm really going back in with all the colors and just packing them back onto my lid, so that way it's really bright, or like there's a lot of color payoff. Like there's not much color payoff in this, so I'm really working on like layering and stacking and blending this eyeshadow look together. Now I'm going in with Etiquette and Golden One and Droid. I'm just kind of mixing all three of them together because I really wanted to use as many eyeshadow shades as possible. So I had to change because I was getting pretty hot in that sweater, but I also put on gold earrings to kind of give C-3PO. Still mixing those 3 shimmers here just to give like a little bit more dimension to the eye look. I'm going in with Companion, and I'm doing like a contour, a faux contour, like right underneath my brows, just to help give my face a little bit more structure. I'm gonna go right into my complexion with Patrick Ta. This is my favorite foundation. It is so beautiful, but I only wear it in videos because I'm like, it's so expensive and I don't want to wear it out all the time. And honestly, I don't wear a lot of makeup when I'm like out and about. For this makeup look, I really wanted to have full glam, snatched looking face. So I'm bringing all of my concealer up and out I kind of look like an alien right here, right? Like a Star Wars alien. That's what I thought, at least. Now I'm going in with a cream contour, and I'm really just going to snatch my face. You know, I want to be like sucked in and lifted. Something that I always do when I am contouring is whatever you do on the face, you have to bring it down to the neck. You absolutely have to. I like to go a little bit behind the neck and onto the ears. I just feel like it looks the most natural and the most seamless, which is ideally what we want when we're doing a heavy makeup. And I'm just gonna go right in with a powdered bronzer to set the contour. So it adds like a little bit more depth and dimension to the makeup look. I'm gonna be doing the same thing with this blush. With blush, I'm gonna be layering a cream blush. I know this is the same blush that I wear in every video. It's the only blush that I have for myself right now. I'm gonna go right on top of it with a powder blush, but I'm using eyeshadow because for some reason, personally, I don't have a lot of blush. But I'm like really packing the blush on. Like I love blush personally, so I'm going in. It looks kind of crazy. I mean, it is kind of crazy, but I love it. After letting my under eye concealer sit that whole time, I'm going to be blending it out because I want it to be as bright as possible. So now I'm going in with a pressed foundation powder from the Patrick Ta Foundation Duo thing, and I'm basically going to go over my whole face and set everything and kind of use that powder puff to blend everything together. It's going to make everything a lot less harsh. It comes together at this point. It really starts to come together. I am going to be focusing on my under eyes. I'm basically going to be using the same colors to just really kind of like exaggerate this makeup. This makeup was all about exaggeration. I already put lashes on off camera because it's kind of hard for me to do on camera. And then next is my lips. I finally got new lip liners. I'm not wearing the same lip liner that I wear in every video, the one that I have on right now. Gotta make sure that line is straight and nice and neat. I almost went with that cherry lip gloss. It's like my favorite right now, but I decided to go with more of a nude color because the focus is really on the eyes here. And this is where I'm deciding to take more of that eyeshadow palette. I'm taking Droid and I'm using it as a highlight all over the face, just like cheekbones and nose, bridge of the nose and tip of the nose. I decided to go in with Bolt because I want it to be a little bit more of like a brighter highlight. And then I added some gold rhinestones to this look just for the drama. Just to add like a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more drama to this. Honestly, I'm obsessed with this look. Ever since I did this eyeshadow look, I have been wearing faux bleached brows out in the world. Like I've worn them to jobs, I've worn them out. Like I am just like obsessed with them. I'm like considering bleaching my brows again, like for the third time, but I think this faux bleached brow trick does the job. And then I'm gonna have a shot right here of it and how it looks in natural light. So this is what the makeup looks like in sunlight. Even in the natural light, that look is just so pretty. I love that look. I want to recreate it. I just want to look like that all the time.
Wake up! Wake up!
I also used this palette to create my eyeshadow look today. I also used one of the colors on like my face as well for like highlights. Doing makeup inspired by Star Wars characters is so much fun, and I hope that you guys are having fun as well. If you have a character that you would really like to see me try to create a look around, let me know in the comments down below and I will try to make that happen for you. I'm having so much fun doing these looks and stepping outside of my comfort zone. I mean, I've always hated bleach brows on me, but now I am obsessed with them. So I really appreciate you watching my videos and sticking around to the end. So if you've made it this far in the video, can you leave me a little yellow heart emoji? Just so I know who the real ones are. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day and may the force be with you. Bye. I have some skin in the game. Oh my gosh. I'm wearing clip-on earrings and they keep falling out. And I have like these nails, so it's like hard for me to do things with my nails. I'm a mess today, honestly. Okay, palette from oh my gosh, how do I say this? Oh my gosh, let me do that again.